Coach Sheldon Harrison. There never been no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. All right. LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys. You know, I've made videos and I've told you my thoughts about Steve Kim and Dougie Fisher, okay? These are the two idiots. These are the two dummies of the boxing media. These guys, they don't have a complete brain cell between the both of them put together. They just don't. These two guys are stupid. They're very, very stupid. And they're also racially biased when it comes to black fighters and black fans. And that's kind of sad because, you know, Dougie Fisher, I mean, he's a black guy himself. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. You know, I read an article that to me, I kind of look at this and I shake my head because we've been telling y'all that Steve Kim is a racist. We've been telling you guys this and telling y'all. But people always want to deflect, or they always want to say, well, you know, man, why you keep bringing it up? Why are you bringing this up? Why are you talking about this, you know? Oh, first of all, you know, Steve Kim and Dougie Fisher, they both support Golden Boy, who, you know, we're not going to let the racist emails slip. Steve Kim, he's constantly, and I mean constantly, okay, dogging out Claressa Shields. I mean, you know, making his little comments and making his little innuendos, but we know what he's talking about. Now, in the article that Black Fight Fan had on his channel, he said, hey, okay, Steve Kim of Undisputed Champion Network calls PBC a multi-million-dollar welfare system that caters to the lowest common denominator of society. Okay, now I want you to get that for a minute, okay? PBC caters a multi-million-dollar welfare system that caters to the lowest common denominator of society. So he's low-key saying that, you know, hey, the PBC cater to a bunch of low-class black people. Because who followed the PBC? And I know he's talking about the LDBC, but newsflash, Steve Kim, you don't have any swag, dude. You've never thrown a punch in your life. You don't know how to throw a jab. Dude, you probably never been in a fight, and if you was in a fight, somebody probably beat your ass, okay? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Steve Kim, we don't even have to do half the work that you do, and we still get more people following our streams and our podcast than you ever could. Dude, if you put up a podcast, come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. You mad because of all the momentum that the LDBC is getting. You're mad because we're completely backing the PBC. And you are low-key trying to sneak this black people. But you're saying that. So we know you're racist. This right here, if you never thought this guy was a racist, I mean, if you can't see it now, we can't help you see it no more. And you probably say, who is Steve Kim? Who is he? Now, close your eyes, guys, if you don't want to see hell. Okay? And I got to tell you guys, bad haircut alert. Bad haircut. First of all, who cuts this guy's hair? Do y'all see this? I mean, can you guys see? Let me put the cursor on this dude. Look at this. What the hell is this, man? Like it looks like somebody tried to cut his hairline and then they just got mad at him and then Steve Kim, who messed up your hair, man? This has got to be the worst haircut I've ever seen. This is the worst haircut I've ever seen. And you trying to talk about Claressa Shields? Damn, dude. Damn. And you swear up and down that you're not in the low class of society, Steve. Why you can't afford a good haircut? How about that? Hey, Steve, tell you what. Hit me up and I'll give you the name of my barber. How about that? I'll give you the name of my barber, a real barber. Or you probably too cheap, Steve. You probably couldn't even afford a good barber. Look at you, man. The worst haircut I've ever seen. But see, here go the thing, man. People defend this guy. You want to call the PBC fans low class? Lowest common denominator of society? Oh, okay, Steve. Black people are the lowest common denominator of society. We got you. See, you can't get away, Steve Kim. Now we know. And man, if I ever go to a boxing event and if I see you, I'm going to pull up on you and I'm going to say, now black people are what, Steve Kim? I'm going to walk right up to him and say it. So the PBC caters to the lowest common denominators of society. So you mean black people, Steve? That's what you mean. I mean, just go ahead and say it. Just say it. And then I'm going to call him a racist right to his face. You're racist. I ain't going to attack him. I don't do stuff like that. But I am going to call him a racist. And dare him to deny it. Because I'm going to come with receipts. I'm going to come with receipts. And Dougie Fisher is no better, man. Dougie Fisher, you know what, man? He's a shame. I mean, this guy, pretty much, when I look at Dougie Fisher, all I see is shame. I see shame, and I just see disappointment, man. So Dougie Fisher, editor of the Ream magazine, of course, that's the Golden Boy magazine, that, you know, Dougie Fisher, I don't know why you're so tight with them, but they don't like your kind. They don't like us. I mean, the emails, the racist emails from your employers, they already pretty much tell you they don't like us. But it is what it is, Dougie Fisher. The Ream magazine website, Dougie Fisher, editor of the Ream magazine website, calls PBC's most ardent supporters the demographic, racially biased African-American fans that are uninformed jerks. So, you know, him and Steve Kim, they tight. So, basically, Dougie Fisher is filling in the blanks for Steve Kim. He's filling in the blanks. See, he's saying what Steve Kim really wanted to say. That's what Steve Kim wanted to say. But see, Steve Kim didn't want people calling him out on his racism. But I am. Oh, man. And look at Dougie Fisher, man. Dougie Fisher looked like, man, he looked like one of them guys, man, that be on the gaming streams. That's what he looked like. I bet you he got a game and a headset. I bet you he got a glow-in-the-dark headset for his video games. You know what? Dougie Fisher, Steve Kim, man, they both weak-minded, man. They both two weak-minded idiots. They think they know everything about boxing. These guys, you know, they know very little. They just report. They report, but they don't know the physicality of boxing. And these guys, you know what? They get intimidated and they feel threatened because we do have to work. We do have to work, but people talk about us more than we do them. I wonder why. Because y'all ain't got no swag. You two are a bunch of wannabes, okay? You guys were the guy that people stuffed you in the toilet. They pissed on you and flushed your lunches down the toilet. They took your books and threw them down the hall. They slapped you in the back of the head when you walked by. So now, because you got picked on all your life, now it's time for vindication. Now it's time to vindication. But see, you got vindication in the form of racism. We own to you guys. We own to you guys, man. And now we know what you are. We've been knowing what you are. But you know what? There are going to be people that condone this, that support this, and man, you just reading into this. No, I'm not reading into it. I understand. I can read into everything perfectly. Thank you, Steve Kim, for telling us what you already are. Thank you, Dougie Fisher, Dougie Dumbass Fisher, for showing us who you really are and what you are.